Right guys, well I think you should be with us. So we are just sorting out getting a game set up here. We got a table up, so we're going to be playing the Shooting Sisters deck. So this is a deck I haven't played in quite some time. I designed it in Awakenings, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of fun. Really worked well. And the basic premise of it was lots and lots of control. You'd play slow. You would just survive. You'd use Nightsister rerolls to stop them getting big dice to hit. You'd use the control cards that you had to mitigate, and then essentially at the end of the round, once they've used themselves up, you would then set what dice you did have to try and deal as much damage as you could. It worked really well. It was a great fun deck, and yeah, I thought I'd see with all the new cards out whether there's still a build to be done here. So right, looks like we might have someone. Mind if I stream our game? Let's see what this. See if he's happy for us to. Okay, yeah, he's happy for us, so let's do this. Okay, so what have we got here? So let's get a game up. Oh my goodness, it has been a little while since I last did some streaming. Here we go. Right, let's see if this works, and let's see how we do. Where are we? Shooting Sisters. Here we are, and we're looking for that one. So I'm really quite interested to see whether just a 2 Nightsister build is actually worth it, considering that we could very easily now use Sienna as one of these and have access to red in the deck and make it a 3-colour deck. So we'll see. What are we up against? We're up against okay, Hux, Phasma, Guavian. Interesting. Okay, well, let's see how this goes. That's not necessarily one of the decks that I'd be looking at set of characters and thinking, well, that's tier 1 or tier 2. This might be an interesting one to have a little test of it. He's just said that deck is all the rage now, huh? Oh, is it? Interesting. He's just said to me, that deck's all the rage now. Really? It's the first I knew about it. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I'm imagining we probably don't need to go too fast here, so we can actually look to really set up. So I'm not really that fussed. We're not going to see. I don't think we're going to need Rend. Wow, he's just said 3 out of the last 4 of his opponents had played this. That's fascinating. How weird. I was not expecting that. Do you know what? We might keep 1 piece of removal. And I quite like the shields. Now I don't need the removal. I'm not really worried about big damage. I'm not going to see melee, so seeing the hunker down is really nice. Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, we got some decent setup there. That looks all right. Okay. 3. That's pretty poor. Okay, he's rolled 3 as well. That special come to haunt him on the Phasma die. 2, 4. Okay, so yeah, we will actually play his. That's fine. And we'll take a shield. each on these two, so that we have got some control right from the off. Because I'll basically be trying to stop Hux from hitting that special. Fairly straightforward. That's how it's going to go here. Right from the off. Because I'll basically be trying to stop Hux from hitting that special. Fairly straightforward. That's how it's going to go here. He's rolled straight into a blank. Well, that's not great, is it? So we will pay 2, and first thing we're going to do is we've got some time. I am going to straight out play that personal shield. I want to get more shields out. I want lots and lots of control available to me this game. Oh dear, it's not starting well. Let's roll the Nightsister in, and we'll keep eJabba until, oh there we go, we've rolled straight into a 2, lovely. Yeah, roll like Warvian. Okay, so now of course I can use Jabba's ability if he rolls anything decent. Oh hello, oh it was teasing, it's teasing. Okay, he's rolled a 1. I'm not really fussed on a 1 hitting. You can go for that. Let's see if we can get some decent out of this. So we will use Jabba's ability. Oh, we've got a 2 there, that's quite nice. Actually, I'm kind of happy with all of those. Yeah, why not? Let's make him re-roll that one. Yeah, that's good. We'll take that. Imperial backing. Okay, cool. He's going to get his support out. And he plays an ATDP. Fair dues. And with his ambush, he's rolling it in. Let's see what he gets. A 1 shield. We're not too fussed. Okay, so at this point, I mean, we could get Holdout Blaster out this round. I can't see him doing a lot of damage here at the moment. But let's play it steady. Let's put this down. Because I could still roll out Nightsister, but I could also focus for a resource on this die. I'll be able to play out the Holdout Blaster. And that would be a really nice first turn then, get 4 resources worth of stuff out. But we need to see what he rolls. Okay. So he's rolled that 3 for 1, we can't afford to pay for it at the moment. And he's got the 1 there, and he's got the focus. So at this stage, I think what we'll do, I mean, he wants to get a special, I'd imagine, out of that. Yeah, we're not too fussed on that at the moment. I'm actually going to take 2 shields. We'll just keep Jabba alive for now. See what he uses that focus for, and of course then we will Nightsister whatever he uses that die up for, unless he chooses to get rid of those 2. He could claim, oh my goodness, wow, he's going for the claim on it. Interesting. So he's going to play a red event by 1 for each character he has. He plays his mobilize. Okay, I might just go and wipe out those resources now. That feels like quite a good move. I think I'm not going to play out Holdout Blaster this round. I'm just going to wipe all that lot out because, yeah, okay. So let's chuck away the armor plating. Actually, do you know what? I think what we'll do is we will actually just hit this onto the 2 disrupt. We'll disrupt 2. And then we'll hit for 3 damage against Hux. So a fairly steady start, but we're off. I'll hit that to give myself 1. Don't feel the need for armor plating, so let's. Okay, now we're. Haven't seen Sith Holocron, which is a little bit annoying. I'm going to roll out Jabba pretty quickly here now. Although he's probably going to be able to play out something big straight off. Oh no, he's gone for tech team first. Okay, well, I think I'll just get Jabba's dice out there. Let's get him out there quickly. Okay, roll to 2 discard. I will Jabba ability on this. Ugh. It's the one drawback of that personal shield with the 2 blanks on. Can just be a bit painful sometimes. So he's paying 1 for another sport. Cheeky little astromech that can do the business over time. We will discard 2 of them cards. What do we hit? Deploy squadron and another tech team. Rolling out his little astromech. And oh, 2 focus. It's nice. Right, let's get some. Let's get some of this action on the go. I'll get holdout blaster out, and with the ambush, we'll roll it out. And we hit +2, that's good, and the 1 resource, which is okay. Okay, Phasers is coming out and rolls 1 resource. No big dealio. My concern with the 2 focus, I can only really deal obviously with the 1 die with the Nightsister reroll. You've not got a lot of dice out here that are a big issue. So what I could do here is get another. Yeah, I quite like that. I'm going to focus this to a resource. See what he does here. So I could get the other holdout blaster out as well. Then I'll start getting a lot of decent dice out on the table. He's rolled a +1. Okay, he could take another 2 resources. Am I happy with him doing that? Starts being a bit scary. I think just to maintain control, let's ping that and just try and get him to hit something a bit naff on that. Oh, took a weird bounce onto the blank. Okay. Looks like Hux is coming out. Okay, he rolls his 1 side. And of course you can just remove the astromech to do that. But he's got a double focus, so it's even better. Let's nothing too scary at the moment. Let's do it. Let's take these 2 resources. If you roll something scary, we can get rid of it. He's rolled a +2, so he's got 3 damage out there. I don't really want to make him. He's got 1 card left. I could make him Nightsister. Hux has only got that 1, but those other sides Not really too keen on seeing those either. I think what we'll do is let's play He Doesn't Like You. We'll get rid of this, that's fine. Get rid of the Hucksteye. He can focus, we will use our shields. We will use this one's shields. Yeah, that's fine. 2. You can do all that. Okay, so I'll take 4 to this Nightsister, I presume. I might stick it on Jabba. Yeah. Ooh. I'll pay 2. Hang on a second. No, I won't, because he's got that to do. Phasmas. He'll do 2 damage, which is going to be painful. Let's hit that. So we hit there. So take him there. I'll pay the 2. Sadly, I used that one with the ambush. Let's roll that in. Okay, great. Let's don't really like either of those. Not particularly keen to throw either of these away. Both strong cards. I think my best bet is I'll make him discard and we'll keep that. I don't really want to be using these Nightsisters up just yet. The thing is, I haven't got the holocron. It would be really nice to draw into it. Force push, I think. It's so good. Which one of those is going to be better to keep? That's got a much higher top end damage. That's got the good control. I think I'm going to go for this just because it's so devastating when it goes off. No, hold on, I've already drawn my 2. And we're at 4. Okay, yeah, we drew it. That's great. So, yeah, Phasma's Blaster, not the redeploy. We're going for Hux first anyway. So we need some ways to deal with that. Am I better off getting this out so I can resolve for some shields, or just hitting this? So I definitely got a 1 going off. I think getting some dice. He could tactical mastery. That would be very painful. If he does tap mastery, I think, yeah, I think what I'll do, we'll get this. See what he does next. We'll get this done and see what he does next. Hey, Livy. I'm just streaming. Oh, and he rolls a 2 specials. Wow. Okay. Well, that's a bit tough with no removals in hand. Has he rolled? That's 2 Phasma die. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's going to be quite a bit of damage because it's going to be the it's going to be the 1 resource. Well, we do need to keep this Nightsister alive. He can chuck out 2 damage there. So I think the best thing to do here, we'll just spawn him a die. Okay. Right, so yoicks. I think that he can deal me 2, puts it to 6, but she's around still. I can roll the next. He hasn't got any damage coming out, so we should be okay. This has got some cheating to do. Alright, he's going to roll out that ATDP. See, it's always a bit of a battle keeping the Nightsisters alive. Most people tend to go for Jabba when they play against this. They tend to go for Jabba because, of course, he's the 2 dice character. And actually, kind of frustratingly, I play with 2 builds of this. A sort of a mill discardy build and then the Shooting Sisters build. And the Shooting Sisters, you don't really want them to go for the Nightsisters. You want them to go for Jabba. And in the discarding build, you kind of want to go for the Nightsisters. So it's always frustrating when they then choose to, go for when they do choose to go for your Nightsisters in the Shooting Sisters sort of deck build. So it's one of the difficulties. And this is where it's, having the 2 builds is quite good. If you're playing in a local meta, people are not necessarily sure which one you brought for that evening, say for instance, or to the local tournament. So they're never quite sure who they should be going for. So yeah, I think he's just played out armoured support. He's got some interesting supports going on here. I think it's time we'll just get this one out. We'll just get it out there. Let's roll some damage. Okay, rolled 1. Now I'm wanting to keep the resources here so I can get that Sith Holocron. Oh, he's got another armoured support. Interesting. Okay. I think the next play then is to do Jabski and hope we can get Mind Probe into play. Kind of missed a chance for it to be really good this round now. Oh, we hit it as well. Okay, and then we'll have the reroll on this die here. Ah, and we hit the blank again. We've got to focus, so could be worse. Right, ATDP is coming out. We should lose. I should be able to kill Hux this round. Like, I'll be a little disappointed if I don't manage to do it. So he's got no resources currently. I have got a disrupt showing, so that's good. So I think we'll do this. Get that out. Pay the 1 to roll it out. Let's see what we get. 3 for 1 would be nice. Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? We'll do that for 2. Onto Hux. Fine. It's a nice play. I'll take that every time. even for 2, roll it straight out, and we've still got another Nightsister that we can stick that dice out onto, that Sith Holocron die out onto, and it's another bit of focus for us to play with. Okay, Hux is coming out. He's rolled a 1, okay. Little bits of damage. I think I might just focus this to the 2 now, to the 2 discard. If it doesn't, I'm probably going to end up ditching a card to do a big reroll anyway. So I'm just forcing his hand here to make sure he hasn't. I don't want him having any reroll fodder. Oh, actually, has he got that? Hang on. Wait. This is the thing with. This is the thing with playing against these decks when they are. What was it on? When they are. Forgot those supports. That is a card that's very rarely played. Don't normally have to worry about that being an issue. So he's still going to be able to reroll, so it's just not the strongest play. So let's get this back down again. Keep the pressure on with the dice. Okay, he's just stuck the random 1 on there. Okay, that's fine. And I could end up with a redeploy here. Oh my bad. Yeah. I might just take the shield damage here and make him just re-roll that. Yes, he could still easily hit into the damage to kill, but it keeps her alive if he doesn't. Oh, okay. It's okay. Just the 1 keeps her alive. And so many times I find that with this deck and with the Nightsisters, it feels like that's what you're trying to do. You're just trying to make them go that little bit further and get that little bit more work done. Right, she's only got the 1 damage out at the moment. However, she's going to cop it because the next one is he's going to use that astromech ability. So what I might do is focus this onto its 3 shields. 3 for 1. He hasn't got a disrupt showing, so I should be good to take a bunch of shields on her, which will stop him taking advantage of his astromech. Doing a reroll here. Okay. That's a bit annoying. Play 1. And get the 3 on. Oh, a lot of resources going in to keep that girl alive. I'm feeling like I should probably just get those dice used, re-rolled something. You could say, why aren't you playing the Force Illusion on there? I'm just happy to use this die for what I've paid for it out of it. Okay, he's got 3 for 1. He has got no resources, but he's hit her for another 1 because it's that armored support reroll. So let's roll this out. I'm starting to get itchy about trying to get the. Oh no! Look at that, 3 blanks. So we're definitely ditching a card to get a reroll, and I think we're going to ditch Hunker Down. Force Illusion will save that Nightsister's bacon, and losing that Nightsister is going to be a blow because then he can just go all out on this Nightsister, and that's a real challenge. What's he rolled? He's rolled a special and he's got 3 damage there. That is going to kill her. So I could take 1 damage on there to reroll that. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. Is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. Woo. This is tight, tight, tight. He's got special, that just does that. So he hasn't got any other damage that could come out unless he resolves one of them and then claims. I can't remove it. Don't know if he's going to see that play. What's he just done? He's used that to move that to the 2. Yeah, okay. That's a bit more problematic. So I think at this point it might be time to just do this 1 point of damage. I could fight to keep her alive. I mean, that's the big thing, isn't it? Fighting to keep her alive. But I would have to get that. No, I can't. I'd have to take the damage over here. And it just becomes too much damage. Let's just deal the damage. Take the kill. Made him use up his dice. Okay, so this will go across to there. Okay. Right, let's have a reroll then. I quite like Hunker Down over Force Illusion now because she ain't got no shields, but let's chuck it anyway and let's see what we get happening. I'm going to have 2 damage hitting wherever it goes, so, okay, well, yeah, we're not going to manage the kill on Hux this round, as I thought we probably would, so we will, actually, no, he's 11, doesn't he? Let's focus her to the 2. We'll do the 3 damage, which isn't quite enough, and lament how this has gone. Guardian. He forgot to use his Guardian. Okay, so I do actually think we'll keep both of those. Draw the 3. Nothing for our Sith Holocron to hit other than Force Illusion, which could be quite good here. So let's, I think first opportunity we get, we use the Mind Probe. Hopefully Jabba can hit something decent with it. Although, if we roll at the Nightsister first, I mean she's quite low on health, yeah, I mean I can easily get the 2 damage out of all those dice. And save me getting a better Mind Probe off on one of these other characters. So I think that is what I'm going to do. Especially as she's sort of a bit more in danger. Right, come on, let's get 2 damage out of her. Okay. Probably going to be able to mitigate that 1 dice somehow. You'd hope you could at the start of the round with 5 cards and 2 resource. Now, he hasn't got any red range showing, which turns off a couple of red removal cards, but let's see what he chooses to do, because that was a pants roll, but at least lethal was rolled. Yes, I switch off flank. That's annoying, but I'm playing 2 characters against 3 at the moment. It's going to have to be 2 and 2. I could eke it out potentially, but Yeah, come on, what's he going to do? Is he going? He's surely going to remove it if he can. Nah, he's just going to take the resource. Fair dues. Well, I'll keep it out there for now then in that case. I don't feel like on the hunt's going to be all that helpful at the moment. Yes, there is the removal. That is quite nice. I think sticking 2 of these onto Jabba's rather tasty. He's got 5 cards. Oh, in hand. Do I go for the mind probe now? I can't play the flank. That's. Do you know what? I need to get those shields out. It's given me a lot of, I mean, because each of them, oh, it's crap, you got the Guardian. Okay, right, I better use that then. Right, fair enough. Okay, so Phasma's going to stay alive. Quite well, actually, now. Mind you, that would only redeploy anyway. Ooh, okay, so we've got the 2 damage and the +3. That's a bit scary. I kind of feel like I need to re-roll these dice. Do you know what? He can do the damage. I'm going to get all this out. Now some discards would be nice. Oh, I want to flip him blanked that. Let's re-roll this. Ugh. No focus, no special. Wow, that's a blow. Quite a lot of shields mine, yes, but so he's tech teaming and playing out Houndstooth. Very cool. I might just take shields here, although he's going to start me to put a lot of damage out. Wow, this is pretty. I think I might just go for the reroll. Try and switch on that. Let's see if we can get that. Actually, do you know what? I'm just going to do this. So I'm basically going to reroll everything except that 2 shield die. There's a lot better we can get out of these dice. Oh, hello. That's looking better. There's 3 damage. Oh, we didn't roll that special again though. But 2 discard. Crikey. I feel like I want to be running Friends in High Places with all that out there. So he's gardening that one. Oh, he rolls the 2. Very nice. Yeah, great. That is painful. I'm going to have to take one to try and stop a lot more. Should have taken those shields earlier. Come on. I've got a 2 in 3 chance of being alright. But yeah, this is proving hard work at the moment. Unyielding's not going to be much use in this because he's not really running shields, but could be all down to Jabba at the end. Okay, hits a shield. How many cards has he got? I can get rid of 2 of. Now he has got these annoying armoured supports, so the discards don't actually feel great. This is fascinating. Fascinating playing against. Right, let's do this. Take 2 shields. At least that, I mean, he can burn through them, but he's going to go for better rerolls here. And he's got the 1, he did the 2 there. That's a bit painful. So he's got 5 damage there. Let's do a Sith Holocron for that, which is quite cheeky, but it's going to stop 5 damage going through, so that's good. No other specials to roll. So you're just going to do the 2. Okay. Let's chuck the unyielding. And let's go for a big reroll. So I think, well, that's not really good on that either, is it? So okay, there's a 3 for 1 and double blanks. Shout out to Double Blanks Gaming. I think I might just go for another discard and reroll. See what this houndstooth rolls. A blank. Phew. Let's keep that 1 resource, shall we? All the shields, is that worth keeping? No, I want damage. Need low. Oh, reroll. No, let's go for this. Well, that was a bit of a naff reroll. He hasn't rolled any disrupt at the moment, but he's got some rerolls. I'm gonna get that. I need to get that shield onto that sister, so I've got some rerolls available, so that when he hits this 1 damage on this Guavian, he's bound to hit the black side. Pants, he does. Well, you just knew it. I'm going to take 1 damage to re-roll it. 3! Okay, this is so funny. Yeah, there we go. Check that out. 2 cards. What do we lose? Yeah, the Force Illusion and an Overconfidence. Right, let's take a shield. He's still got 3. Oh, yes. 3 damage. Unyielding, another unyielding gone. Not really a problem. But it is 12, plays 12. Although I've got many more ways of discard. Oh no! I can ping that 1 damage. Stop that going off, so that's fair enough. So let's take the 1 resource. So he's going to re-roll it, go for the hit, which will basically stop me being able to do the re-roll. If he can hit some damage. Okay. Yeah, now we're looking a bit scuppered. Right, let's get 3 damage into Phasers. I know she got that redeploy, but Bayek, her character die is doing way more than that flipping Guavian die is. Yep. Okay. I think I will have. Will I have one redeploy? No, I've got bigger, more exciting stuff out there. I just need to keep him alive for now, because I think either we hit it with a big mine probe or we're going for the mill kill. I think I'll claim. Yeah, let's claim. So he can do 2 damage here and get himself 2 resources. Yeah. It's alright. We'll start next round 4. It's not looking good, gang. Not looking good. Oh no. She's going for loads of resources. A lot of resources. Can get himself. Yeah, 3 resources, so we'll start the next round with 5. Very nice. Now Jabba can deal with that, and then we'll get to go first, but he's still going to get to use them. Where's that die gone? There it is. Oh, that ended up all the way down there. Right. Well, here goes, gang. Oh, see, now all the big stuff's coming out for the Sith Holocron. Blimey. Well, I guess the ridiculous thing here is I might as well. I can't overwrite. So I'd have to overwrite a 2-cost upgrade with the Sith Holocron just to be able to get something out of it. That's so annoying. But this is one of the limitations of this sort of build. So the interesting thing here is, do you know what, I'm going to do it? Because there's no way I'm going to have the poke to do it otherwise. I just kind of have to do it this way. Where's the Holocron die? No? Why didn't that? Did not seem to. There it is. Okay, let's see what he does here. Oh, hello. Partnership. Nice. This can be painful. This could be a nice big alpha. I got rid of deploy squadron earlier, so he can't just stick all of his supports in at once, unless he's got the 2 copies. I think we've only seen the 1 copy go, but this could be. Oh, he's hit the 2, and the 2, and the small. Oh, crikey. Nice. I can 2 more, exhaust this, give it a shield, so he takes 1. Right, okay, now is when I roll this in, let's see if we can get Jabba using Force Lightning. Now come on, that's got to be funny. We could get it off. Oh, I didn't hit special, but we have got focus. Do you know what? I like all of those. Let's go for reroll on that one actually, just in case you hit the 2 discard. Oh, it's just nearly all came together then. That was very nice. Hello. He stuck a natural pilot onto the Guavian Enforcer with a big old chunky die. This is looking funny. Okay. I think the next best thing for me to do I hit him with a discard? Or do I get some shields on? Or do I get these big dice? I've got some mitigation. I think... Do you know what? He's got 3 cards in hand. I probably should go for the Force Lightning, shouldn't I? Do you know what? He's just going to roll out next. I could do it all in one go. I could do the 2 specials. Yeah, let's do that. I think that's the right thing to do. So I can do the 2 specials at once. He might have... Has he got any way of removing here? He's used all his resources. I don't think so. Can you get rid of another card? Okay. Oh, he's getting rid of the 2 discard. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Right, now the question is, can I actually get a kill this round? I can do 2 damage with that, and then I can roll out the Force Lightning, which could get quite a bit more damage, but I'm not going to get a kill with those. So let's do 2 damage. Hang on, 2 damage. Yeah, it's got to be on there, isn't it? And then this one, bring this back, we'll play out the Force Lightning, we'll pay the 1. We get a Force Lightning Jabba, guys. Right, tell you what, if he rolls out a blank now, it's going to be happy days. Not resolving. If he just rolls a blank now, that's some nice removal. I think I'll just take my... Oh, I don't really want to use it on the astromech droid though. Oh, that's so annoying. But yeah, okay, let's remove it and then deal in 1. And then we'll roll it back in. Oh, 4 for 1. That is nearly a dead Guardian, isn't it? He will survive the round, which is a little unfortunate, but I could do with that 1 actually. Yes, I've also got the special available if I claim, which might get rid of something. Depends on what we see here. +1 and the 2 disrupt. Okay. Yeah, alright, let's just do the damage. I mean, with these, yes, I could go for the discard kill. And I actually have, I think, very nearly the upper hand in health. But he's got the massive dice advantage, of course, with all the supports. So, actually, no, I actually do have the health advantage. Oh, crikey. This could be big damage incoming. I will take 2 shields now. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just horrible that he's rolled that. That is horrible. Oh, he's got 2 cards and he's got still 1 of those left. Oh my goodness. There is nothing I can do, is there? Let's claim. I guess I could have feigned that I still had a he doesn't like you in hand. That would have been quite good. Hey Tom, by the way, sorry I didn't see you put that in chat. What we got going on here? He's got a reroll happening. He's got 1 card after this. Oh, crikey! 7 damage. Ouch. Yeah. Okay. 7. So I'm going to take 5. So that's 2 on, 2 on, and 1. Yoicks. Oi, oi, oi. Okay. Well, frustration I've got here is I can only do big damage. I'm being nearly killing the Guardian Force. It was actually quite frustrating. Right, I think we need to get rid of that, and do you know what? I'm not going to play either of these. I'm not going to play any of them. He's down at 5. Oh no. Ugh. I better not. Let's take 3. Hopefully we get some removal. Okay, yeah. Armor plating. That could be doing it this game. Let's see what happens. Right, so big roll. Come on, lots of blanks. Okay, well there is killing damage. Let's re-roll. Hold on, a cotton picking minute. We got the wrong die being rolled out there. Ah, the blank. Would you Adam and Eve it? Let's. He's got 2 resources. Do you know what? I don't really want to re-roll any of those. I think let's try and get this to be a discard. Okay. Oh no, partnership again. It's going to be so much pain. Now if he doesn't hit it, I've got quite a bit of removal and mitigation here. And he doesn't like you, and hello. He's hit the +3. It's all on this. Oh, he's hit the +2, flipping heck. Spend the 1 to take an extra action to overwrite something that's going to redeploy, surely. Yeah, nice. And he's got the ambush, so we can just roll that out. So I'm obviously going to have to go for the kill there. Wow, this is tight, guys. This is properly tight. Sure. Right, we'll do the kill. But yeah, exciting. So. Man. I think I probably just need to get those 2 shields on here now. Then I can focus the lightning. Does he hit it? Does he hit it? No, he doesn't. It's a blank. He'll use the other one to re-roll it, so it's very unlikely to stay a blank. So I think I can put the pressure on by just focusing that to the 4 for 1. I've still got the removal if you get something out. Woo, could do this. Could really do this. He's rolled the focus as well. I've got no way of getting the kill this round, but we'll do this. Can we hang on? I mean, he could do 3 damage if he claimed now. And that might not actually be a bad shout. But yeah, I mean, he's got to go for it. Okay, he's rolled double focus now. This is starting to get a little bit scary. So he's got 3 cards in hand. What's the most threatening die at the moment? Actually, not a lot. I'm going to take these 2 shields now. Because I will. He doesn't like you, one of those dice. And I can armor plating in a real pinch. Yeah, so he's removing that to turn it to the 2. I will, he doesn't like you, that die. Hold on. Didn't I just remove that? I'm a bit confused. What am I missing, guys? Ah, of course. You got to re-ready it when he did that Guavian. Very nice. Okay, so he's still not got anything going on there, has he? I think at this stage I actually will just do this. Overconfidence. I could roll him in. Do you know what? Yeah, let's do it. That one, that one, I could roll him into damage here. This is maybe very stupid. Now he's still got 3 rerolls here, so yeah, that might have been a bit premature. Oh dear. Hound's Tooth is coming in, but doesn't have any. Oh, it's got some shields on it. Bummer. Okay, oh, he's hitting blanks left, right, and centre. I'll pass. I mean, the only thing I can do, of course, is overwrite. I haven't used personal shield yet, which will get me an extra point of shields, but what's he rolled into here? Oh, nothing. Well, lots of resources. No, he needs 2 for that, doesn't he? Right, he's still got 2 cards. I'm going to pass. Wow, this is a really long game. Sorry, guys. I'm getting the sense I might not use this deck in a tournament. I do get the feeling that it would be... oh, he's missed it again. That it actually would be considerably improved changing one of those Nightsisters for Sienna. Just because of all the extra weapons cards it would gain me access to. At least I think that's what I'd go for. Right, is it 3 for 1? He hasn't got any resources. Unlucky. What a bummer. He's got no way of getting. That is a shame. Oh, he could have done it. He could have got that off. Oh no, remove one of character dice. Oh, is it yellow character dice? Remove one of your yellow character dice, yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, it's all about this, isn't it? So let's discard that. We'll draw 3 cards. I'm just wondering whether I overwrite that with the force push. Could be quite tasty because I need the damage. Oh no, I can't. It's blue only. Ah well. It'll just have to be reroll fodder. Here we go, gang. This is an important roll. Let's see what removal he's got. Oh, what? Man, that really sucks. Okay, I hit the focus at least. Sheesh. Man, that was a naff roll. So we've got the special, so that's 1 damage. It's taken to 8. Just have no removal is the issue here. Oh, you've got the X2 out, the X8. This could be all the pain. And he hasn't rolled a blank, but he hasn't rolled any real damage. I think I'm going to chuck a card. What card am I going to chuck? Well, flank is obviously useless now, so let's... Oh, crumbs. I don't know. Yeah, he's going to have to go for a reroll, isn't he? Let's do this. Ah, bottoms. Oh, didn't take my resources, did I? Oops. Well, I'm staying alive. Problem is I'm not doing very much damage here. I could... Now, why is he playing? He's just trying to get the mind probe to be less damage, isn't he? Currently, if I focus that mind probe, it is going to be to the kill side on a special. So I think but he could just discard. That'll stop it being. No, because I can resolve specials. That will be 3 damage, and that should be enough. So yeah, let's focus this to the special. He can discard. It's still 3 damage. Wow, this is so tight. Right to the line. Ah, GG. Yeah, he's not got any way to deal with it. Wow, just about managed to roll out enough at the end there. Had some staying power. That was good fun. I mean, wasn't the most competitive game of Destiny, but that was a lot of fun. I'm just going to say bye to the chap and then we'll have a quick chat about it. Thanks for a great game. Until next time. Oh, stream of that match is on Sony Network, by the way. Okay. Thanks for. Yeah, wicked. That was really good fun. That's absolutely what that was. I think this is. I think there's probably a better build in there. I think it feels like the 2 Nightsisters. They are so very squishy, and I think there's really powerful things we get. I mean, there's no 2 ways about it. That deck got much better, of course, as soon as Sith Holocron started hitting these big, powerful upgrades. So I feel like I probably should be absolutely mulliganing for those right from the off. I mean, this deck is only going to do very much if you get that off. The 2 holdout blasters were a bit naff, really. There's a couple of times I could have pushed through and dealt more damage, and I ended up doing, going for more. Like I think I took a shield from one of the holdout blaster die. I re-rolled a +2 at one stage. I can remember, I could have, and I still had an unrolled Nightsister, so I could have gone for that and made the damage sort of stick a little bit earlier. I mean, there were some generally pretty poor rolls in there. I felt like I rolled quite a few blanks. Jabba's ability is always so good. I do love his ability to be able to just fix his own dice, or even in a pinch, use them as mitigation. The personal shields are amazing, as they usually are in these sorts of builds, especially when it's got that sort of double value of being really good on Jabba and just keeping him alive, especially into the late game, but also the fact that it's giving you those shields you can then ping for the Nightsisters is really strong. Ren's very much a matchup specific card, so didn't get to see that used or played. I just feel like overall it was just a bit weak. It didn't quite have the push or the relative power that this kind of build had in Awakenings. I think if we change one of those Nightsisters to red, that then of course opens up a really large number of, let me just get out of this so people aren't joining and going, oh, let's play a game. I think that if we get more red in there, then that's going to end up with so many more powerful weapons in there. I mean, the control of the deck is built into the Nightsisters to get in lots of shields, and that worked well. We got the one hunkered down in and of course the personal shield. So it's fairly easy for us, I think, to make those shields, make those work, make the control aspect happen. You know, we've got good mitigation cards in there, removal cards in. So over and above that, I felt like we just didn't have enough damage output. The holdout blasters didn't feel great, but they're still a really good weapon. And I think it was just we were starting to roll more dice. Once the holocron came down, we started getting the abilities down onto Jabba. But I think really, if that deck's going to go anywhere, I really would consider changing Nightsister for Sienna. She's got an extra 2 health, that's really great. And the fact you get access to more red means that you can bring in, even if it's just like F11Ds or something, that's really good. I mean, it might even be a case of stun baton in there. Because again, the deck is trying to be slow. It's trying to just get the other team to use themselves up and then just have free reign to just go at it. And the only time that really changes is if you end up getting the Mind Probe onto Jabba and you need to get that out early. But actually having Jabba's dice out early is good anyway. We want those discards, we want those disrupts out early to pressure the opponent, to force them. So yeah, it just felt like wasn't the best. It's not the best build. I mean, that's the first time I've taken the new sort of shooting sisters out again. I kind of feel like that setup does lean more towards a controlley mill sort of build now, and I will play a game or two of my sort of mill version of that deck, of those characters. But I think there's probably a place for both types. It's just a case of having a good tweaked build, I think, for both sides, and that way when you turn up at a tournament in your local meta, people aren't going to be really sure what version of it you're running, and that's quite nice. And there'll be some cards that will be a bit of crossover as well, so you can keep your opponent guessing. But I'm using Jabba. I love Jabba. He's just about my favourite character in Star Wars, certainly one of my favourites in Destiny. He seems a little weaker in comparison to all the lots of new characters coming out, but since Unkar had his points upped, I think Jabba, he's still the real deal. I mean, he's still got the 2 discard side, the 2 disrupts, the 2 focus is really good. His ability is really solid. He's still 11 health, and even that single die of him is good because only 11 points for a big fat health character with a really useful die. And I think the 2 version, the elite version, as you can see, there's so much that you can do. And still hitting that dream of the 2 discards to hit them for 4 cards. It's so massive every time that goes off. So I think I'll try a little bit more with the milling, discarding build, which is essentially using things like loose ends and being able to bait and switch a Nightsister die into the range, so you can then hit that loose ends. And that's another one that could also be rainbow, with changing one of those Nightsisters for a TIE pilot, for instance. Might work quite well, just so you've got that range damage on the table again for the loose ends. And it uses cheats, you can reuse loose ends and all that kind of stuff. There's some good fun little plays in there. Anyway, that'll be for another time. I hope you enjoyed the game. That was a long one, but it was a real good grind fest right to the end. And sometimes these are the type of games we love to play Destiny for, those nail biters that come right down to the last couple of die rolls. I love that. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Until next time, keep enjoying your Destiny.